What sorcery is this?
Some kind of sunbeam piercing through a disc.
And weird symbols coming out of it.
The gods are getting irate.
It's the end of time.
We need to perform a sacrifice at once.
Indeed.
Gods, bring me the sacred dagger. Now bring me the virgin pussy. Yeah, I know. Hello friends, this is Unafraid Python and welcome back to this retro gaming space. This time, Broken Sword 2 The Smoking Mirror. Very ancient game.
Apologize.
So what?
In the name of the CD-ROM.
Oh, the noise. It's very noisy. You are still more annoying than the CD-ROM's noise.
Let's see who makes more noise.
Yes. No. By the way, this was actually one of the first games that I played in my sister's PC back in the day when only the cool kids had PCs, so that's why I didn't have them.
And names like Tezcatlipoca were imprinted in your memory forever.
Indeed. So let's do the shit! Virgin! Back in the day when there were still virgins around. Cha-chan! Ah, nostalgia, man.
Look, it's the Spanish conquistadors.
This is so cool. I love
Fucking
this
everything
shit.
up.
Now I would eat so much junk while playing this. I just remember that. Eating gummy bears, chocolates.
French fries with bread.
French fries with bread.
More than that.
No, that was watching movies, bitch. Get your facts straight.
I'm sorry.
This must be the place. Professor Ubier's house.
Looks pretty creepy.
Olivier.
I'd been away
Nice
from
house.
Paris and hadn't seen Nico for nearly 6 months. I wanted to celebrate our reunion, but she had other plans. An appointment with an archaeologist. Something
Calm
to do
down,
with a
Gus.
Mayan stone she came across while researching the story. The guy who answered the door didn't look much like an archaeologist to me. I had a bad feeling about this.
Wait, are you considered an archaeologist for playing this game?
I found this. Bam!
Solo!
That's Latipoca! That's Catlipoca! I always say it wrong. I'll take the female. You keep the spy. What a monster! Oh, this is so cool. This is so cool.
You're doomed, Anna! You're doomed!
I'm not. I've played this lots of times, but I actually don't remember much because it was a long time ago though. I remember this part. Oh, this is all in Portuguese, by the way. Bolsa.
You have to translate that.
I glanced over the books, vaguely hoping to find a copy of How to Deal with Poisonous Spiders While Tied to a Chair. No such luck. But I noticed one corner of the bookcase was supported by a loose block of wood.
Ah.
Andy. Translate that.
Bloco de madeira. Piece of wood.
Maybe I'd been a little heavy-handed, but it was a question of survival. Of course, I was still tied to a chair in a burning house with no means of escape.
Squashed spider.
This is going to be a very nice playthrough to learn Portuguese.
Yeah, why did it...
I wasn't touching
Oh.
that spider goo.
Garra de metal. Metal claw.
Nice. It's now!
With one mighty bound, our hero was free. Now, I had to deal with that fire.
Now. Rope.
The rope was shredded and no possible use to me.
Shit. Spider.
I wasn't touching that spider goo.
Shit. And this. Let's search for shit.
On the escrivaninha!
Inside, I
I
found
don't
a
know how
bottle
to
of
call
tequila.
this in English.
Thing where you can study and
Normally,
write.
I didn't drink strong spirits, but today was far from normal. Ew. Disgusting.
And the drums, yeah.
Not only did the tequila burn like hell, I just managed to stop myself from swallowing the worm.
Whoa. Got the worm.
There was something
Verme.
short,
Verme.
fleshy,
Worm.
gross on the carpet. It was the worm from the bottle of tequila.
Drawer.
In the drawer was a small decorated pot.
Get it. Get it. Ugh.
Nice couple.
What is that? The purse. Bolsa.
It was a stylish little canvas number containing a lipstick, a handwritten note, and a
It's
pair of
Nico's.
nylon panties with a large love heart emblazoned across the front. It occurred to me that Nico's tastes must have really changed while I was away. Well, they could be useful.
It's a slink. Dart, right? Yeah.
That dart was sharper than a mosquito's business end, but this didn't deter me from getting it anyway.
Windows.
I wasn't going to get through those sturdy
Janelas.
bars.
Janelas. Table. Mesa. I don't know what the fuck those. Statues. Estátuas. Janelas again. Box.
I wasn't going
Caixa.
to touch the box after that spider had
This
been
is
inside it.
becoming a Portuguese.
I wasn't going to touch the box
Less.
after that spider had been inside it.
Hand calling you over in a sexy manner.
Come here, James.
Come here.
I wasn't going to touch the box
Okay,
after
okay,
that
okay.
spider had been inside it.
Portraits. Siphon. It's like a, I don't know, a bottle shit. Bottle shit. Bottle is garrafa. Yeah.
There was no pressure in the siphon.
We need
I
pressure.
guess it was out of gas.
We need gas.
Warm it up!
Let's eat some beans.
The cabinet was locked.
Then use... Where is the... Oh, it's here. Can I use this shit? Yes!
This guy was like MacGyver.
As I released the lock, something blew the doors open.
MacGyver! Cylinder.
That cylinder was hot.
It's hot.
I couldn't
Use
pick
the
it up with my bare
panties.
hands.
Use the panties.
The
That-
panties I'd found in Nico's bag were just what I needed to wrap around the hot cylinder.
Just what I needed.
Extra hot.
What's this? More cylinders.
I couldn't think of a use for a burst cylinder.
Oh, it's a burst cylinder. Okay. Now can we put the cylinder in the bottle shit? Oui. Oh yeah.
The cylinder gave out a faint
Oi.
hiss as the valve opened.
Of course.
Now I had one primed up and ready to use extinguisher.
Yeah. Chamas. Fire. Flames. Yeah. Shamish, flames.
With a well
Fire
aimed
is
squirt of
full.
the soda fountain, our unshakable hero saved the day. Now it was time to start looking for Nico.
Okay, anything else to take? I don't think so. No? Come here. No. Door.
I wasn't gonna burn myself on that red-hot doorknob.
Kick it.
And it wasn't the time for subtlety.
It's time for Sparta!
Ta-ta-ta!
Don't you feel
Escapade.
young again playing this shit?
Yes. Recorte. Cutout. Right? Like a cutout?
I'd found a piece of newspaper folded in two.
Yeah, like a...
It
magazine
referred to a
cutout or
forthcoming
some
eclipse of the
shit.
sun. Unfortunately, it wouldn't be visible from Europe. The best place to view the eclipse would be Mexico.
Wait, we could...
I guess I had no business reading the note, but I figured it might give me a clue to what Nico was involved in. It was from Andre Labano, the history student Nico had known at college. The letter was sentimental mush, and revealed that the exotic lingerie, as he called it, was a gift from him.
Ew!
It gave his telephone number. Labano figured himself as a rival for Nico's affections. But
Pandora,
I
you
couldn't
came
believe
to
that
life!
creep was in the running.
No pussies were harmed in the making of our intro. Traumatized, maybe.
Only because she was not a virgin, of course.
Couldn't we break this?
The pot contained a key.
Yes. What about the telephone?
Much as I disliked him, Labano might be my only hope of finding Nico.
And call him.
Hi, Andre?
Who is this?
It's George Stobbart, Nico's boyfriend.
Don't you mean ex-boyfriend?
Look, I didn't call you just to pick a fight. I need to talk to you about Nico.
Can't you accept she's just not interested in you?
Listen, Andre, we need to talk. Nico's life depends on it.
Okay. You remember the cafe at Montfaucon?
Sure, Andre?
Okay, there's
You
where we
better
need to
show,
go.
you creep.
You creep.
I felt an irrational urge to wipe my ear.
What about the drawer? Can't I open it? No. Not sure if the keys for this door or what. Yeah, probably.
The door was locked. I didn't fancy my chances of kicking this door down. I unlocked the door.
Nice!
Done!
I wasn't looking forward to meeting Labano again.
Where's
but
my
he was
rice
my only
cookies?
link with Nico.
In my belly?
The bag. And the cafe.
There was no sign of Labano when I got to the cafe. I decided to order a coffee and wait for him. It was too hot to sit inside the cafe. Besides, I might miss Labano. Pardon me, but don't I know you?
Huh?
You were here the day I found the catacombs.
I was? Ah, yes. I remember you.
Yeah. Are you still in the police force?
No, not anymore. I'm a man of leisure.
Was this from the first
What brings you
game?
back to
Maybe it
Paris?
was. I don't remember.
My girlfriend.
What it is to be young and in love. Will you share a bottle of wine with me?
Hey, listen, I'd love to, but I need to keep a clear head.
So my company isn't good enough for you.
Why did you leave the police?
I was forced to retire. The golden handshake. Only in my case, it was more copper than gold.
How come?
I was made a scapegoat to cover up the department's inefficiencies.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of a Professor Oubier?
No, monsieur. I don't recall the name.
Well, apparently he's an expert on Mayan art and history.
A little out of my field of experience, monsieur. If he'd been a serial killer or a sodomite, I might have been able to help.
Wait, what about the rest?
What do you make of this dart?
I remember a case where the victim was killed with just such a device. The poison acted in seconds, causing his body to swell up like an inflatable life raft.
The French accent is delightful.
Yeah.
What do you make of this news cutting?
Orphanage supplied fast food chain?
No, it's the article above that.
Oh! Total eclipse of the sun. Well, that's very dull in comparison. I don't know anything about eclipses.
Tell me
Showing
what you
him the
make of
note.
this note.
From my years of experience, I gained a pretty good insight into handwriting. I'd say that note was written by a compulsive, obsessive type with an Oedipus complex.
The other bitch.
You got just about everything apart from the ponytail.
This Allman is very wise.
It's all me. It's me. Can't I ask for something? Oh. Garçon. He looks mad.
Oh, garçon.
Oui, c'est moi.
He ignored me. I'm sure it was deliberate. It was too hot to sit in.
Okay, it's too hot. Come on. Again.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
What?
I'd like a cup of coffee if you don't mind.
When I finish serving this gentleman.
Bitch. Putain!
Putain. He has pit.
Un café.
Thanks. Do you know a guy called André Lobineau?
Oui, I know him. What of it?
I'm supposed to meet him here. Did I miss him?
No, I have not seen him today.
Have you heard of Professor Oubier?
Oui, he married that actress, the little dachshund. They used to come here. The nutty professor and the movie star.
Petty professor.
If Oubier's wife was a movie star, how come I never heard of her?
She was big in France. The world doesn't stop at Hollywood. Her stage name was Carol Climax. She died in suspicious circumstances.
What a climax.
How did Oubier's wife die?
I heard he shot her.
And got away with it?
He had a good lawyer and a watertight alibi.
Why would an eminent public figure like Oubier risk everything for murder?
He wouldn't be the first, would he? Besides, people like him always get off.
Do you know that man over there?
I should think so. He's a regular customer.
Look at this. A poison dart.
Ah, oui.
Not weird at all.
Sure.
Sure.
It's the real thing. Knocked my girlfriend out cold in a matter of seconds.
Romantic. Sounds like a real close relationship you have going.
Yeah.
That's
Thank
all.
You.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why so serious, putain? If only he knew he was being recorded for the channel with beat. Maybe he would smile.
surprise, Georgie.
Nice shorts.
I wouldn't normally call you. But Nico's in trouble, Andre. Deep trouble. You have to help me find her.
What? What have you dragged her into
Is
this
he
time?
trying to listen?
It was you that recommended Professor Oubier as an expert on Mayan art. Now his butler's kidnapped her. And he tried to kill me.
Every time she gets involved with you, there is trouble. Walking out on her was the best thing you could do.
My father was dying, damn it. I had no choice.
Well, she soon recovered once she went back to her old friends.
Drop it, Andre. Right now, Nico's in danger, and we have to work together.
So, how can I help?
Nico needed to speak to Oubier about a stone.
Oh, you mean this stone?
Dun dun dun. Ooh. So cool.
So that's what all the trouble's about.
Precisely.
And he's carrying it
Nicole
in his
told me to guard
pocket.
it with my life.
Well, it's
Looked
worth
like
more
a
than that,
cell phone
surely.
cover.
Oh, very funny.
What's
F what?
funny is that
Cell
your
phone
life
cover.
really is
Oh.
on the line.
What are you talking about?
The stone is a Mayan artifact, dummy. And the guy who kidnapped Nico was from Central America. It was the stone they were after.
Oh my God, you mean I could be in danger too?
He's worried about himself.
What do you suppose the carving on the stone means?
I don't know. I haven't shown it to anyone.
Why don't you just give it to me?
I don't want your death on my conscience, George.
Where did Nico get the stone?
It was sent to her.
From where? Who?
I'm not sure I should tell you.
Oh, you should.
It was something to do with smuggling.
Smuggling.
Why didn't Nico take the stone to Ubier?
I don't know. Perhaps she suspected something like this would happen.
If she's been hurt, Andre, I'll break every bone in your body.
No, that's typical of you. Do you think I don't care what happens to Nicole?
It occurred to me that slugs don't have bones to break, but I kept that thought to myself.
Why just say it?
Tell me about your friend Ubier.
He's more of a professional acquaintance than a friend.
I see. So you don't really know him at all.
No, I don't.
Does Ubier employ a guy from Central America?
Maybe. I don't know.
What do you think
It's
this
you.
is, Andre?
I don't know.
It's your
I'll
child.
give you a clue. It's got more backbone than you.
You think you're amusing, don't you?
He's
What can you tell me about this pot?
South or Central American, I'd say. I have a friend who'd be able to tell you more.
Where can I find this guy?
He owns a gallery on the left bank, the Gliese Gallery.
See you later.
Goodbye, Georgie.
Translate it then.
Meanwhile,
I've had enough of your games, Collard. Tell me what you've done with my stone.
I thought your business was simply smuggling cocaine, Karzak. Why are you so interested in that stone?
Either you tell me what I want to know, or Pablo here will make you talk.
Okay.
that
Well,
was easy.
I figured someone at the university would be able to help. So I had a word with one of my girlfriends, and she told me her boyfriend was a lecturer. I sent the stone to the Department of Ethnology. You know, I figured it was South American, so... You're not buying this, are you?
That's enough! I don't have time to listen to your mindless prattle. We'll leave you to think it over.
If only it was that easy.
Come the morning, you'll be ready to talk.
It's easier. Give me a rice cookie.
Anything more? Amir garçon?
I couldn't snatch the man's flask while he was looking. The man was still looking. Excuse me.
What?
Didn't you try to appeal against your dismissal?
There was no point. It was my word against that of the chief inspector. And he was a close friend of the director of the museum I was supposed to be patrolling.
Madame Garçon.
I grabbed the flask and was struck by a powerful smell of absinthe, a highly potent and illegal alcoholic drink. Excuse me.
What?
What's that you're drinking?
It's wine.
This was good.
Which museum was it you were supposed to be patrolling?
The croon. It wasn't as if anything important was stolen. Just a rusty old tripod.
The tripod I'd returned a few weeks later. Excuse me.
Leave me alone.
Oh no. I think this had something to do with the first one. This talk about the tripod and shit.
It was black, even though I was sure I'd asked for cream.
That's for cream, bitch.
You need anything else?
I
Cream!
need your cream.
There's something incubating in the bottom of my cup, garçon.
You asked for it. That's the cream.
But it's all in one lump.
No problem. I'll bring you a fork.
Forget it.
Fuck you!
Putain.
Care for a shot of absinthe?
Ah, no. I've seen what he can do to a man. Look at him. Just 6 months ago he was a gendarme. Now he's a barely coherent, bombastic fool.
He was like that last time I met him.
Both of them were terrible here. So
That's all.
mean.
Thank you.
The fuck? Jesus.
Those were the days.
That's what they had. This is when we know we are getting old. This is what we do every night. We watch All in the Family. I embroider, I bake cookies, and I watch All in the Family. I'm done.
And it will never get old.
Nope, never. It's really funny. Okay, more. Did I see this?
It was Nico's lipstick. It wasn't my color. And it reminded me of clowns.
That was from the first one, the clown, remember?
You need anything else?
There was nothing I wanted to say
No,
to him.
okay, I'll be going there.
Now I had another lead. I could either go back to Ubier's house or visit the Glee's gallery.
Now you can choose.
Let me go back.
Adieu, René.
What could
There was no one else I wanted to call.
Okay. Back up then.
Highly artistic, but of very little practical use.
Really? I can take it?
Highly artistic.
I don't remember what I could do here.
Maybe light.
Maybe.
The photograph wasn't any use to me.
They said I could go
There was nothing else in the drawer.
both ways?
I had a choice of destinations. The cafe at Montfaucon
Okay.
or the art gallery.
Yeah, let's go to the art gallery.
The Glee's gallery had style and class, but very few customers. The wasteland. Too minimalistic for too much money. The pots were protected by a glass case.
Cute.
I didn't think much of any of these artifacts.
Let's
Translate
pick up
that.
girls.
Hi,
Garotas. Girls. Okay.
What's the joke?
What?
Bless you.
Okay, fine.
Give him the panties.
If I wanted to be laughed at, there was always Nico.
God damn these Mayan girls.
Here.
If I wanted to be laughed at, there was always...
Okay. Maybe not. Let's talk with this man.
Are you Mr. Glees, the owner?
Good God, no.
No.
Then I guess that must be him over there, right?
Your powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
What's that you're
Much to
drinking?
drink.
I'm not sure, but I have a
Piss.
suspicion it might be urine.
Oh,
Glees
yeah.
can't expect a favorable criticism of his gallery when he serves this muck.
Would you give me your opinion on this pot, sir?
Yes, very rapouche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
What a bitch.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
Rapouche.
That pot you smashed belonged to Professor Oubier.
Did it really? I thought the man had more taste.
You smashed my pot.
Certainly, it was not only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
So
To
are
you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
Make him swallow those beets, Ed.
I wasn't going to waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge.
I know what to do. Where's the glass? Where's the glass? There's the glass. Here. Get drunk, bitch.
I splashed a little absinthe into the glass and hoped he wouldn't notice the change of color.
Who doesn't notice shit? Oh, whoa.
Did you put something in my drink?
No.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Gleese's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
Want more?
Allow me.
Here's more. I remember he gets really drunk. I remember that. Yep. That's it.
Combien? Combien?
Combien? Too much. So, how's your day?
Were those pots very valuable?
The pots are insured, but not the shelving. You've no idea how much that cost me.
The
I
shelves.
hope to God Oubier has plenty more of these pots at the docks. If not, I'm ruined.
There was nothing worth retrieving from the mess.
Okay, let's probably steal some shit.
I had no possible use for a credit card reader.
No. Let's go there. Where we're not supposed to.
Translated.
Embalagem, package.
There was
Snooping
nothing
around.
in the case but
Cuscuvilhar.
styrofoam packing, but pasted on the side was the remains of a label. Underneath the logo of a flying bird were the words Condor
We're
Transglobal.
going to blow a hole on Mars!
The rest of it
Yes.
was missing.
Let's rip and tear this shit.
It was a label bearing the name Condor Transglobal. Spheres in a barren waste. Oh, very profound.
Made on paint. You remember paint?
Paint? Yeah.
Go away.
Fine.
I wasn't going to waste my breath on that drunkard.
Can't say anything to him anyways. Okay, bye girls. Then what the fuck am I supposed to... Have any ideas? I don't remember.
No. These games were like this.
Yeah,
I
it's been a
always
while.
had to use some walkthrough.
Yeah, but not this one. The decent kind.
Yeah, the written ones.
Yeah, the written ones. A friend of my sister used to do that, written walkthroughs for lots of games. She's a lawyer now. It's funny, but it's true. Then what?
I had no time to sit around.
Okay.
It was the label I'd found in the Glees gallery. It was the flask of absinthe I'd borrowed from the gendarme. It looked like a house key. It was the newspaper clipping referring to the imminent eclipse. Wrapped inside it was another small piece of paper. It was a bank statement for Oubier's account from an automatic telling machine.
I need
the
to
last
read
5
the
withdrawals
newspaper
were for large
clipping
amounts.
to
and
find the
all
bank
made in
statement.
Marseille.
The bank
It
statement.
was beginning to make sense. Oubier had organized Nico's abduction. Oubier withdrew money from Marseille. Oubier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille, not Mars.
God
It wasn't
damn.
much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set off immediately to catch the evening
You
train.
need to click with your right button on top of the stuff. It appeared a tiny little paper inside of the newspaper clip.
Oh, and I remember this part from the demo,
Yeah.
wasn't it?
It was
The
almost
demo.
dawn when I arrived in
I
Marseille.
think the demo
I
was
traced
here.
Condor Transglobal
At the
to a
docks.
desolate dockside.
I remember this part from playing the game. The dog.
Here, boy.
Yeah, no. There's a dude there. You can enter from below.
Maybe there was a message in that bottle.
Oh no.
Do you know what time it is?
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early.
What time is it anyhow?
The big hand's on the floor. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, he comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say. Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure, they have a warehouse here.
Well, could I take a look?
Not until after the holidays. Come back in a month.
I'm looking for a young woman.
At the docks? What kind of woman do you have in mind?
You don't understand. It's my girlfriend I'm trying to find.
Well, I ain't seen her, and you should tell her the docks ain't no place for a young lady. They're dirty and they're dangerous.
It's so sweet.
I have these very exotic panties.
Take them away, you pervert!
Have you ever heard of Professor Oubier?
Me? None of my friends are professors or anything like that.
What's cooking?
Beans. You know a man can live on nothing but beans.
Not this one.
Beans.
Don't you ever get tired of eating beans?
Sure I do. What do you take me for?
And what's the alternative?
Peas. I can't eat them too often, though. They play hell with my digestion.
Bees.
Have you ever considered changing your diet?
What's wrong with beans and beer?
You need me to tell you? You're pumping out enough methane here to fill a dirigible.
Dirigible. Oh, the humanity.
Have you ever seen anything like this before?
No.
No, pal, what is it?
A poison dart used for hunting.
What would you hunt with that? Mice?
No, monkeys and stuff. The tip is dipped in poison.
Hey, what you got against monkeys?
I love monkeys. I was just using them as an example.
Well, don't.
Take a look at this letter.
That's sick. Did you write it?
Oh, no. No, it's a letter from my girlfriend's admirer.
I don't
If
know
I was
where.
you, I'd smack him in the mouth.
Well, that's not my style, but thanks for the advice.
Maybe ask him to do that.
I'm certain my girlfriend was brought here when she was abducted.
What? Your girl was kidnapped?
Yeah, struck down by an Indian with a poisoned dart.
Like the one you showed me?
The very same. I could tell he didn't believe me.
I wonder why.
I have to make a delivery to Condor Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walked here? Jeez, are you some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot in front of the other. Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
Probably
Not without the paperwork. You get the papers, you make your delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was getting nowhere with the story about being a trucker.
I think I need to go from under the.
What's the dog's name?
the
20.
cabin.
It's unusual for a dog.
It's his registration number.
20.
Security dog number 20.
The other 19 died in the job.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the docks open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of the national holiday. Everything is closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't you just know it?
Dude.
That animal doesn't seem too hot for a guard dog.
No? You haven't seen him in action.
Doesn't look like he has the energy to wag his tail.
Just like my wife. She's like a slug in a coma until she's annoyed. Then she's like a tiger with a rat up its ass.
Sweet. Do you know what kind of business Condor's involved in?
I'm paid to guard the gate. Their business is none of mine.
Okay, okay.
I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
Can't
I'll be
wait.
back. Okay, he has keys on his pocket. There's a dog here. I can't climb the goddamn...
The goddamn circa.
The circa, the...
Fence.
Fence. Yeah, it's not gonna be good. Yeah, of course. Hey, Cookie to calm him down.
He's like human.
What's the big
Yeah.
idea?
I'm a bulldog.
The dog went berserk for no apparent reason.
Bullbit.
He's trained to do that.
Bull bitch.
The
Bull
idea
bitch.
is to deter any would-be intruder.
Oh, I get it.
But I'm not
Okay,
the Taurus.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
You are
Just
though.
remember, he's a trained attack dog.
Okay,
A
okay.
killer.
Until you gave him a cookie. This is how do you say this? A lock pad? Cadeado.
Breaking steel padlocks with my bare hands was a
Yeah,
feat
no.
I'd never mastered.
Oh yeah, there was something about the chimney.
When
You'd
it took
stick,
him out.
yeah, you'd stick something in the chimney. The guy would come out. Now, what was it? Oh,
The Grouch.
steps. Okay, a hook, gancho. Okay, that's good.
The stick
that's
had a hook on one end. I figured it was a boat hook for hooking boats.
Yeah, we got it. There's a okay, yeah, bottle. The bottle the guy just threw. That was the bottle. No, use the hook.
The bottle was just out of reach. Nothing was going to get me into that
just-
water if I could help it.
Get it. I thought
The
it was
hook saves the day.
I thought it was a ball
I
that
just
you had
knew
to
that
put
boat
on
hook
the
would be
chimney.
useful for something.
Maybe it's
As for the bottle, even if I couldn't find a use for it, I cleaned up the dock a little.
Now I understand the name hookers.
Can they hook you?
The girls that work at the docks.
Ouch! That's hot.
Like the hookers.
The panties would not have been thick enough to shield this level of heat.
They were thick.
And what could I use? This? Nope. The worm. The worm? No. Can't I just put the goddamn bottle?
The bottle was half filled with water. Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it.
Okay. Okay. Open that shit.
Nice.
Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney.
Okay, now could I put the shit inside?
The bottle had blocked the chimney,
Nice.
and the hut was filling up with smoke.
Et voila!
Let's go. La, la, la.
The packet was full of dog biscuits.
That's good.
That mug was a health risk. I couldn't think of one good reason to steal the watchman.
Okay. Now,
baked beans in ketchup.
Yep.
Someone had once told me a piece of coal brought you luck.
Here in Portugal it's the contrary. If you're
Who was I to argue with
misbehaving
irrational
Christmas,
superstition?
you'll get coal in stockings.
Oh yeah. I didn't know about that.
No.
No.
My
Your family has strange rituals then.
my mother's
box contained
aunties
nothing
did
but
that
blank
shit to her
forms.
when she was little. They filled their stockings with coal and she started crying.
I wouldn't have considered wearing it if it had been the last coat
Ah
on Earth.
man, the sense of humor runs in the family. That's so funny.
One piece of dirty coal.
Okay. Oh, I think that may be enough. Oh, could I? Oh, I could have thrown. Oh, wait. I think I would throw a biscuit here, and then I would. Wait, I think that's.
You will make the beach wet.
Oh,
Hey,
20. 20. The more you know. Yes, boy, you're gonna have a swim. Go, swim. I'm not sure if this was it. Maybe I didn't need to.
My arms weren't long enough to reach the platform. Hey, 20.
Right, it was through here.
Come and get it, boy.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh. Oh
Nope.
no, it wasn't that.
It was a nice plan though.
Yeah. Then. Maybe it's on the platform.
Hey, 20.
Ah, okay.
Come
but
and
it's
get
on
it,
the
boy.
platform and not on the door. Oh yeah. That was it.
I felt a slight twinge of conscience as I prepared
Yeah.
to give the dog a
It's a
dunking.
slide.
It soon
It's rude.
passed.
It's the best. That's so bad. Can't he swim? Oh, he can.
As I'd expected, the dog could swim like a,
Dog.
well, like a dog.
Not for long though. Danny will drown.
He's going away. Okay, now we can go up the goddamn fence. Okay. Okay, everyone. Wait, I'm going to stay here for today. The next episode we are going to teach you more Portuguese words. Hope you guys enjoyed this first episode. Se did, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys no próximo episódio.